Many people have been asking me why I choose to play on the newly launched Helios Mists of Pandaria by TWINSTAR rather than Mistblade by Stormforge. I have played on Mistblade over a year ago, since the day it launched, for a few weeks actively, and then on and off over the past year. Many of you, the people watching my videos, are still actively playing there. They are both amazing servers, and they would both be in my top 10 World of Warcraft private servers ranking right now. These are my personal reasons and preferences why I would play one over the other. Number 1, population. You might say, oh, it's clearly going to Mistblade. That is the more populated realm with well over 3,000 players online every evening. I even made a video a few days ago revealing the exact numbers of players online on Helios, since they don't show it publicly, using the /who command to count the players by classes in the morning. However, I did not do this for Mistblade. I decided to trust them and what they have put out on their website. But then I did the research, same as on Helios 2 days after, only to find out that the population shown on Stormforge's website and with .serverinfo command in game doesn't add up to what the /who command shows. The website would show around 1,300 people online, while /who would only show around 800. Then when I compared Helios to Mistblade in the morning with the /who method, it turned out that Helios by TWINSTAR is actually very comparable in terms of population. I counted the population on multiple different days at the same time, so I would be able to compare the servers somewhat fairly, and my findings at 9 in the morning ended up like this. I will show you a screenshot and the exact numbers of players I counted on the screen. 331 Alliance players and 521 Horde players on Stormforge's Mistblade, which makes it a total of 852 players overall on Mistblade at 9 AM Friday morning. 236 Alliance players and 315 Horde players on TWINSTAR's Helios, which makes it a total of 551 players on Helios at the exact same time. So obviously Mistblade is still the more populated Mists of Pandaria realm, but not by much. World of Warcraft private servers on average get around 2.5 times more players in the evenings at peak, so that would mean Stormforge Mistblade would have around 2,000 players at peak, and TWINSTAR Helios around 1,500 players. As you can see, both the morning numbers and the evening numbers on Stormforge using the /who command are way off. I don't know why that is, if they are faking their population intentionally or what the reason could be, but I choose to trust my own findings rather than a random number generated by them on their website and their custom command in game. I also tried using an add-on to count the population of both servers called Census, but it was way off. It would just skip over most players, so don't trust these add-ons. Longevity, and this is a big one. MMO is about leveling, gearing, getting mounts, pets, achievements, transmogs, living through your character, not having to create a new character on a fresh realm every few months. And in this regard, it obviously goes to TWINSTAR. TWINSTAR has existed since well over a decade ago. It progressed through many expansions, and with each, your character would be copied or transferred to the next expansion so you could continue on your journey with the same character that you started with. I still have my 10-year-old characters from TWINSTAR's Wrath of Lich King that I play with now on Mists of Pandaria. All the memories saved there. And that is something only very few World of Warcraft private servers nowadays provide. Stormforge is a new project that only started last year in January, and especially now with all the hype for fresh private servers, I can appreciate even more the longevity and stability that the TWINSTAR project provides. Language barrier. This is kind of similar for both. People have been complaining about Stormforge being flooded by Spanish-speaking people which would talk Spanish in world chat. TWINSTAR then has Czech and Slovak players since it was originally a Czechoslovak server, and Czech, Slovak, and English are all allowed to be spoken in world chat. As far as I know, there is the global chat for English only, so if you find it annoying not being able to understand others, you should be fine by joining global. The experience rates are questionable. Mistblade has ×3 rates, which I would say are the golden middle, not too much, not too low. Helios went with the extreme Blizz-like ×1 XP rates for levels 85 to 90 and ×3 for 1 to 85. This is okay for new players to Pandaria, people like me that never really level too much in the zones and don't know the quest and the story too well. You can level an alt too without it being too annoying, But once you want to level your 3rd or 4th character, it is annoying as hell having to go through all of it again. Hitting one level with the Blizz-like raids takes me around 4 hours on average. While I have enjoyed leveling my first 2 characters on ×1 raids, I would welcome boosted XP rates in the future so I can level my alts and have freedom in what I want to play. I think boosting the XP rates in a month from now would be ideal. Not many people want to level through Pandaria and can afford to spend this much time just leveling. And then there are a few smaller reasons, but the major ones I have mentioned here. Overall, you won't go wrong with any of these servers. With the history and so many characters I have on TWINSTAR, it's just so much more comfortable for me to play on the server. I plan on making an early review for Helios in the upcoming days. We still won't have raids and the PvP season launched. That's why it would only be an early review, but I will go into more detail about the server in that video. Thanks for watching, click the like if you like videos like these, and see you soon.